Hello and welcome to Grand Signature Blog. I'm Shanique Hughes and today we're going to talk about taking great photographs for your Airbnb listing or whatever application that you're using. HomeAway, FlipKey, Despegar.com. The sky is the limit. But the photos are super important for every listing because that's the number one thing that people are going to see before the description, before the location. And therefore, if the photos are not okay, if the photos are kind of dirty, if the place is dirty, which I've seen plenty of times, when I'm looking at my competition, I look at their photos. And I've seen so many times that people take pictures of the kitchen, the dining room, and you can still see the dirty dishes on the sink, you see cereal, food on the table, trash can. There is a lot of things that you need to keep in mind when taking pictures. You must think that every corner matters. And so when you adapt that mentality that you have to be a perfectionist when it comes to photos because that's your image, and image means power. And the better the photographs, that means that you're gonna have more reservations, and more reservations in return, you're gonna have a lot more bookings. So we definitely want to work on the description and the location of your properties, but for this segment, we're gonna talk about photographs. So we all know that smartphones have revolutionized our lives and they make it a lot easier. However, I highly recommend that you hire a professional photographer to take pictures of all your real estate, especially your short-term rentals. Now, I use Airbnb only, and it's not because that I just like Airbnb, it's just that I find that I've had so many bookings through Airbnb that I don't think that I need to outsource and overcomplicate my life right now. If something is working, they say, don't fix it, right? So anyhow, Airbnb, I know that they offer their own professional photographers. And what's great about this is that they actually send someone that is approved, that they know that it works and they know exactly what they're doing. Airbnb takes care of part of their payment, and then they subtract out of your next booking part of the payment for the photographer as well. So you can say that they're subsidizing sort of the fee for the photographer, and it's 100% worth it. This is another tip I can give you. The dining room is very important, that you can set it as if you're expecting your guests. You're gonna put plates, placemats, the silverware, water, fruit in the middle. Staging is huge. I noticed that even though I have professional equipment, and a lot of people don't have that for lighting, the photos that the professional photographer took, comparing to mine, were night and day difference. And I kind of knew what I was doing and what I needed to take from different angles, and that most people are gonna look, or they're attracted to a listing that is at least, or that has at least 9 different photographs. So 9 different angles of all the bedroom, of all the little knickknacks, from the entrance to the patio to the kitchen to the bathroom. And I asked the photographer, aren't you gonna use professional lighting equipment? And she said no. Airbnb requires that all the photographs are done without any artificial lighting. It's all natural lighting, and then I'm gonna just Photoshop. However, they came out amazing. So definitely on this segment, I highly recommend that if you don't choose to go through a photographer with the app that you're using, that you hire one. Even with your listings, if you have a rehab, if you have a new construction going on, the best thing you can do is have a professional photographer, because remember, image is power, and people are going to look at your photographs, and photographs speak a lot about your listings. So guests actually, in their subconscious, they're thinking, if the photographs are not okay, if something is not kosher, then that's exactly what I'm going to expect during my reservation. So you don't want to be one of those, I call them investors that cut corners. Don't be one of those hosts that cut corners. That's not a corner that you want to cut. Thank you for watching. I'm Shanique Hughes. If you like the channel, please subscribe, and you can also find us on all social media. I'd love to hear from you. Any questions, suggestions, you can write me at grandsignatureiinvestments@gmail.com. If you like the channel, please subscribe. For more information, you can always write us at grandsignatureiinvestments@gmail.com.